You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. Be sure to smash that like button. Brian Kelly and the LSU Tigers just keep churning in the transfer portal. They've added yet another player, this time linebacker from South Carolina, originally, obviously from the New Orleans area, who prepped at Archbishop Rummel at his Kolbe Fields. And Colby's good enough to join us for a couple of minutes here. Hey, man, thanks for the time. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
Man, doing really well. I bet you are doing good. What a time!
Yeah.
What a time for you. Hey, let's talk about the LSU process and how this all came together. Okay, start if you would. Just the communication. When did LSU first reach out? When did you first make contact?
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of went into it blind because I had kind of made a rash decision. My grandma had got sick, and I needed to get back home. But I made a decision to hit the portal out knowing like anywhere to go. So I got back home, and like a few days I was in the portal. I got a contact from a couple schools, but then I got a contact from LSU, and then I knew like once they gave me an opportunity, I was just gonna take it.
Hey, Colby, when was that? By the way, how's your grandmother? Is she okay?
The funeral this week.
Oh man, I'm so sorry, man.
It's all good. It's all God's plan, you know. So
I'm very sorry, man. Our sincere condolences.
I appreciate it.
So, when did you hit the portal?
It was about 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so this all happened really quickly.
Real quick.
And so were you committed to being at South Carolina?
As far as what you mean?
I'm sorry. Like, did you think during the season, during your freshman year, did you think you were going to stay there for your whole career?
I thought I was going to stay there for sure.
Yeah.
But then I had some personal problems go on, you know, like family issues on my end, and I just had to get back home.
Sure.
Because family is important.
Absolutely, man. Well, let's talk a little bit about the conversations. You said some other schools reached out. Do you mind disclosing who else, like where else you had interest, if it was maybe schools that had talked to you when you were coming out of high school?
Yeah, I had interest from like Florida and a few other schools like Miami of Ohio and stuff like that. But I kind of like, as soon as LSU hit me up, I keyed in on them. I wasn't really worried about anybody else.
I hear you, man. Well, Florida makes sense, obviously, with Billy Napier being there now. I'm sure you had a little bit of a relationship there.
Yeah.
So who was it from the LSU staff that contacted you?
At first, it was Sherman Wilson.
Okay.
And then he got me in contact with Coach Poland.
So did you have any conversations at all with Matt House yet?
Nah, not yet, but coming up this week I will.
Okay. So it's so – I'm sure you understand. Like, it's so interesting that just how quickly all this stuff happens. Like, Matt House is the defensive coordinator, also the linebackers coach, and you hadn't even got to meet him yet. So what sort of is your expectation? What made you feel comfortable with LSU when you hadn't even gotten to talk to the defensive coordinator yet?
All I need to hear is I get a fair chance and an opportunity to play.
Yeah.
If it's fair and I feel like it's me.
Hey, did you have conversations with LSU when you were in high school?
Yeah, I did.
How far did they get along? You never had an offer, I would guess, a committable offer.
Nah, going into like my 7th game, they had came watch me play, and I had kind of killed. And they had got in contact with me after the game, and they wanted me to work out. But I just never had, like, I never felt like I needed to work out for anybody. I mean, I'm doing it on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason I didn't go forward with that opportunity then. But I thought I was making the right decision going to South Carolina at the time. But God made me come back home somehow.
Kolbe Fields is our guest. He's a new LSU transfer linebacker. I mean, overall, like, you look at this LSU class, and they've just stockpiled in the transfer portal, really out of necessity. What do you think about how roster building is happening right now in college football?
I mean, it's crazy because, you know, everybody hitting the transfer portal, the first chance they get as soon as they don't play somewhere, they're trying to get somewhere else. So it's building competition everywhere, really. So everywhere you go in college football, it's going to be competition. You know, everybody thinks they're the best, so it's just at the end of the day, who wanted more.
Do you – so that's an interesting way to put it. that it's driving more competition. So do you see the portal as a positive or a negative?
It could go both ways. Because if you built for competition, you're going to go handle your business wherever you go.
Yeah. Have you gotten to meet Brian Kelly yet?
Yeah, I met him I met him.
What were your impressions getting to meet him?
It was crazy at first because when you see somebody on TV and then when you see him in person, you be like, dang, that's really how you look. So I was like, dang, that's really Brian Kelly right there.
So what struck you? Like, did he look different or the same, or just that it was actually him?
It was actually him.
Yeah. So
yeah, I was like, dang, I'm really shaking his hand.
So there's a little bit of being starstruck then, I guess, kind of. I
mean,
mean,
most definitely. Because when you see people on TV and then you see them in person for the first time, you be surprised.
So what did he say to you, man? Like, what was, I mean, everybody's made such a big deal over the dancing videos and all that sort of stuff, but what were your conversations like?
He's a very, formal person. So, he came out, where's my recruit? And he had, you know what I'm saying, he had something, he was just saying it like that, joking.
What did you think of the dancing videos?
Oh, no, I was just laughing at him because, you know what I'm saying, that's just him. Everybody can't dance and everybody can't get groovy, but he's just doing it, so I respect that.
It's funny, man. Like, a lot of your Twitter and everything cracks on him, but, man, those videos keep going viral, and every recruit we talk to, they laugh. They think it's hilarious. So it's like, well, I mean,
because it's cool that he's doing it. You know what I'm saying?
I do, and I agree with you, man. I think that's why he's doing it, is for people like you, not to please the Twitter masses. And it seems to be working. A couple more minutes here with Kolbe Fields. He's on Twitter at @TheRealKolbe, Kolbe. Y'all go give him a follow. Hey, let's talk a little bit about on the field stuff here. What did the coaches tell you about your role and what they see from you in? Let's talk immediately, right? Like this. I would assume you're going to be at LSU this spring. So what's your role going to be like this spring?
I mean, it's a new coach and stuff, so they going to all be filling the new players out and stuff like that. And, nobody really solidified as of right now. And it's going to be a fight, you know what I'm saying? Everybody good. Everybody been working their whole life for this. It's just going to come down to who wanted more.
Where are you best suited, inside or out?
Inside.
So you're an inside guy. Where is that competition? Micah Baskerville is coming back. Do you know much about LSU's depth chart at linebacker right now?
No, I don't really look at all that. I just really focus on myself. It's a race with yourself, really.
Man. So you
weren't worried about nobody else.
So you weren't even concerned when you hit the portal. You weren't even concerned with the situation you were going to based on where the numbers or depth or need was. It was just all about where you wanted to be.
Nah, it wasn't about that. It's just if somebody tell you got a fair opportunity to come in and play, you know what I'm saying, you got a chance to earn a spot. That's how it is everywhere. You get a chance to earn a spot. Ain't nothing guaranteed. Mm. So all I need is that chance, and if you give me a chance, I'm gonna take it.
You gonna be watching the Super Bowl this Sunday?
Oh yeah, that's my birthday too.
Oh, nice, man. So we'd be 20? 19, 20?
19.
19. You're gonna see a Rummel Raider in the Super Bowl with Jamar Chase.
Oh yeah, most does. He gonna hold it down.
You follow the Rummel guys there in the NFL?
Yeah, I follow them. We got to. That's family almost. I don't really know him like that though, but we still connected from Rummel.
You think you could? I was gonna ask if you can guard him. I don't think a linebacker could guard Jamar Chase.
Nah, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna put myself up, but I'll stick it.
I appreciate you censoring yourself there as well. You were close.
Yeah.
Hey, all right. So, are you already enrolled? Are you at LSU yet?
I'm getting all that together.
Okay. I think I don't even know when the deadline is to. Do you know when the deadline is to register for classes or when any of that stuff is?
Nah, but
Yeah.
We gonna.
Are you back home? Are you back home in Louisiana?
Yeah, I'm back home. Yeah, okay. For sure.
Okay, man. We'll look forward to having you in Baton Rouge soon, man.
I appreciate it.
It's our pleasure. Hey, we'll keep in touch. Best of luck to you, man, and congrats on your decision.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it for letting me be on the show.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.